BCH, we start with 1 hour chart. We're gonna see how we can look for trade. Before I start the analysis, just I want to highlight about the Twitter and Telegram group that I try to share all the links from the YouTube in this group since I received the comments that subscribers cannot receive the notification. Maybe they can join the group, and even from now, if I see any important update, I will share there. And beside that, we have the playlist. Maybe from there they can search for the latest update. Anyway, if we refer to our analysis, since the price was within this move, we mentioned with the breakout of this top, since we have been looking for this flat, we can expect the price to drop, because if we put this top in relative to the previous one, we see we have a divergence, and even based on MACD, that's why the possibility of the price to drop was very high. And this is what we get. Now no one see what's the next, whether this is a correction relative to this for the price to drop, or this is the start of the up move. How we can look for trade? In this case, we move to higher time frame. We want to see what we have based on bigger picture. If we move to daily chart, what I can see here, I'm looking for, if I'm looking for this, I want to see whether this is the start of the reversal, and we can put this one as a correction for continuation or not. But right now we're looking at this part. Okay, that's mean if we move to forward chart, right now we want to see whether we can get one more drop or not. And this, before we continue, if you refer to my last analysis, because I mentioned we putting this one as a correction relative to this. That's why I mentioned I put my line here. I mentioned we want to see whether the price can break 733 or not, because I highlight that the possibility of the price tag and drop is there, and this is exactly what we get. Okay, because we mentioned as long as the price haven't broke 733, we can put this one in relative to this. Okay, that's why I was keep highlighting about the breakout of this, and right now we don't need it anymore. And the only thing is, if we wants to look for this one, this move as a correction relative to this, the sharp, I mean the first wave, the best thing is if we can get the breakout of the previous low, because at that time we can confirm the first correction, the last as a corrective wave move, and this is the first and the last. Then we have a flat. Then from there, any reversal we can look for buy. That means we can get the confirmation for reversal, at least for the price to retest the 800. Okay, it doesn't mean the price cannot reverse from here. We're looking for the best opportunity. That's why we want to see whether we can get one more drop or not. And even based on forward chart, what I see here, I can put in relative to this as a correction. Okay, then how we can look for trade? We need to know about this possibility, because we have been talking about this since the price was within this move. And as we can see, as what we expect the price drop. And now we want to see what's the next. In this case, we move to 1 hour chart. Okay, but again, we can put this one as a correction relative to this. But how about this part? We get the sharp move, flag, or correction. Can we expect this one to give us a trade for buy? We can. Even we can expect to get one move up. But still, we cannot confirm this is, I mean, the price, I mean, this correction is break. Okay. Even the price from move from here, still we can consider we are within this move, unless the continuation is really sharp and give us a confirmation that this is not the correction anymore. Okay, and right now we are not going to look for sell or buy, and if he wants to look for trade, and we can look for this one. If I move to 15 minutes, it will be more clear. Okay, what I want to say is that whether we can put this one as a correction for the start of the up move. If we want to look for this one as a correction for the start of the up move, we have first, second, we need to get the last, then we can put our entry above this or above the previous stop. Because as I mentioned, simply this one can give us one move up, then drop. That's why buying within this range, we need to be really careful. For me, still I'm looking at this as a correction for one more drop with the breakout of the previous low, which is 616. For long term, then any reversal from there, I will take the trade. But if the price reverse from here, first of all, whatever the trade we get here is a short term. Okay, and even if he wants to buy from here, let this one to consolidate for longer time, give us a confirmation for the continuation. Okay, the only way to look for trade, if the price continue from here, put our entry above here, which is around 692. We make a 692.5. okay, or 693. All right. But what we want the price sharply break and continue. But we should know that simply the price can tag and drop. If the price tag we see is not moving within the first or second hours, we take out the trade. But it depends on the traders whether they want to take this trade or not. Okay, that's why I mentioned let wait for this one turn to deeper move, because any reversal from here can turn to a corrective move. We are not looking for the corrective move, we're looking for the sharp move. Okay, still I am looking for this. If I get one more drop, I will be more interested. And even if anyone wants to look for sell, let this one give us a sharp move, like we take the trade. Okay, right now we just wait and we see what we get here, and it doesn't give us really good trade setup. Even if the price continue from here, just let it go. We can look for the second opportunity that can give us better confirmation. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.